The Chad Prather Show is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Why haven't you gotten a VPN yet? Visit expressvpn.com/watchchad. Oh, we're coming back in full force. Welcome to another episode of the Chad Prather Show. Party time, man. Welcome to Studio 22, the mothership puppet master Mark at the helm, driving this starship into the nether regions. Of course, Candace, the queen of the Ethiopians, and the Herbert the Silent Deer, regal looking on. Same face of shock he made whenever the truck hit him. Party foul Steve at the pub.
How are you? Driving the truck.
What's going on? You're bringing up the rear. That's what you're doing.
That's what
bringing
I
up the rear.
Bringing up the rear.
You're a butt guy, aren't you?
Somebody's got to do it.
Did you learn that in prison?
Nope.
Oh my God. Hot news.
Hey.
You know what? This is the COVID crew. This is the quarantine crew, I should say. Hopefully nobody has COVID. Everybody feel good?
I feel
Everybody
good.
asymptomatic? Are your apps showing a green zone?
I'm green.
Okay. Hey, if you didn't see our One Nation Under Surveillance episode, actually, I would call it 2 episodes. Go back Tuesday and Wednesday, watch those, and just go ahead and scare the piss out of yourself. That's what you should do, because Big Brother's watching. Mm-hmm. No way around it. We know that's what's going on. So you know what? What should you do? Go to watchchad.com, buy tickets for an upcoming show, get back out in public. Let's do this thing. We got shows coming up in Huntsville, Texas on June the 6th. June the 7th, Billy Bob's, Texas. Woo, the big time. Mm-hmm. World's largest honky tonk. That's right. Steve looks at me as though it won't happen, but
no, I'm
it's
ready,
gonna
excited. It's going to happen.
Oh, it's going to happen.
I hear some rumors about some other bookings too. So
yeah, we got all kind of stuff going on.
I like
it. There might be a little rumor out there about us opening for one Willie Nelson in August, which will be fun. Yeah.
No
Stay
context.
tuned for that. They're going to have to get him out of quarantine and bubble wrap and all that stuff.
Oh, Willie.
Yeah. He had a long time forgotten dreams. Just failed, by the way. Well, that's Waylon, but whatever.
Well, Waylon and Willie, there's
That's
songs
Willie,
about
too.
them together. It's
Willie.
okay.
Willie, good life he promised ain't what they're living today. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? You were always on my mind.
You
were always on my mind.
Yes.
Maybe I didn't love you
Quite
as often as I could have.
That's the truth.
Oh, girl. Oh, girl, you missing this Slim Jim? Oh, my Lord, we're going to have fun today. I'm in a mood. Texas Tuesdays, every Tuesday night, 8 o'clock on the Watch Chad Prather Facebook page. We've been going live with Texas musicians. Bring your digital dollars. We take tips. Just the tips, through Venmo and PayPal. It's a fun time. I want to encourage everybody to join us for that. What else can people join us for? Go to blazetv.com/Chad. $30 off right now. $30 off. You can get a whole year subscription, Blaze TV, all the content, for $69 a whole year. That's a great deal. It's a great deal. Don't forget, you can watch us on Pluto TV. We're in some 20-odd million homes every single night. Look at us. Steve. You'd think I'd get a tan on these legs, don't you think, Mark? Get a tan on these legs?
You're working on it.
This is where, well, this is where I'm just telling you, man. I'm COVID comfortable right now.
That's just the lighting. You're not actually as white as you look on camera.
Keep your legs together. I don't know if you're wearing underwear.
Though.
I don't want to find out.
Okay.
I'm COVID comfortable.
Nobody needs to see that.
COVID comfortable. I don't even know if my shoes match at this point. I don't care. I haven't worn socks in a month.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, because you used them all for toilet paper.
I know, man. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go back to fully dressing again. I've gained weight, so everything like even my underwear is too tight. Do you ever have that problem?
You wear underwear?
Yeah, I do. I'm about to stop.
Okay.
I've gone into, and I wore it in here the other week. I wore, I think it was last week, pajama shorts.
Yes.
Just your pajama shorts, that you sleep in or whatever. Like, I've started wearing those out in public.
Yeah.
Like, I used to make fun of people who wore pajama pants out in public. Now I'm just wearing pajama shorts.
I wore mine to Burleson Market the other day.
Did you?
I sure did.
don't even care. You said you saw the dude wearing the yoga pants without underwear. I don't know who wears underwear under yoga pants.
He visually molested me.
I don't know the dudes that
You could tell
wear
he
yoga
was
pants.
circumcised.
I could see his circumcision through the pants.
Guy yoga pants. That's a thing.
Yoga, it's a
Let's
thing.
get some of those, Steve.
No.
But they
that's
should wear
not.
underwear.
It would look like we're carrying a sack of potatoes on the bottom of our back. Is what it would look
Or
like.
a Tic Tac.
You wouldn't, because you're nothing but a back and a crack. You ain't got no. You got a Tic Tac.
Tic Tac.
Looks like you're trying to smuggle Mr. Potato Head into the gym.
Oh gosh.
Man, that potato's got eyes on it. I swear.
I'm so horned right now.
Are you staying horned?
I'm horned.
How horned have you been through this whole deal?
I mean,
You're pretty horned. I talked to your husband the other day. He says you're reasonably horned.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know
Reasonably horned.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, TAC Pack's the premier monthly subscription box for military, tactical, prepper, and Second Amendment enthusiasts. For just $49.95 a month, you're going to get at least $100 worth of gear, sometimes up to $150, $200 worth of gear. Happens more times than you think. Listen, from different companies out there like 511, Sons of Liberty, Gunworks, Mission First, Tactical, Armor Spec, whole lot more. They're going to send out AR-15 parts. They're going to send you plenty of accessories such as the EDC tools, your knives, your gear that's going to keep you prepared for when the crap hits the fan and you know it's smearing all over the wall right now. I want you to go sign up today. Make it in time for the May Pack, which is worth over $100. It includes some amazing outdoor range gear that's going to help you keep you on point, I should say, in this time of uncertainty. I want you to use promo code CHAD. Tell them I sent you. Get in there to check out. Type in the word CHAD, Chad. You're going to receive a free extra bag of tactical goodies shipped out with your first pack. Don't wait. These are flying off the shelves. Go to TACpack.com. Sign up today. TACpack.com. Use offer code CHAD. Go now. The director of my program's name is Mark, the puppet master, Tate, and he just busted out a funny during the break. And I am all over myself with laughter.
He was funny.
He was so funny. Mark doesn't say a whole lot, but when he does, he's hilarious.
Yeah, it's little nuggets of brilliance.
He is hilarious.
I do declare.
Hi, party foul, Steve.
I think I'm rubbing off on him.
How's your mama?
Mama's good.
Good. We gonna get into some wild and crazy stuff today. Oh my gosh. My mother told me a couple of things. Speaking of mothers, my mother said, I appreciate that you're not cussing as much on the show. I said, Mom, well, we're on Pluto TV, so I can't say as much, but I still, some things
And Candace told you to stop too.
well, it's because of Candace.
Yeah.
She burned her eyes into me with that Jezebel Satan spirit she's got. Just Beelzebubbed me. That's what she did.
And she said to speak properly.
Yeah. Yeah. That and right over there, they're building Allie Stuckey's new studio.
Yeah.
So that's heaven right there. That side of the room is heaven. We thought it was heaven back when it was Graham Allen's place. Now it's going to be Allie Stuckey's space. They're building it out. It kind of looks like a church meets Joanna Gaines. It's going to be gorgeous over there. Allie, of course, is a gorgeous soul. You can join her for Theology Thursdays. And we'll come over here and we'll fix all that for you.
Yep.
We will fix all of that on the Chad Prather Show. We'll get you right back in the world, you carnal Christians. I love you guys. My name is Satan. Did you know that poison control has been inundated with calls about cleaning products since the coronavirus pandemic? I guess it's because so many people are buying all these cleaning products now. Now like the boomers are home and they're bored and they're like, well, let's see what these Tide Pods taste like.
Oh,
Maybe
gosh.
the kids were onto something.
They're trying to mix stuff with bleach. You don't mix anything with bleach. I learned the hard way.
So, Steve, I want us to start doing some videos. You know, I said earlier in the week that me, you, Steve Helms, and Bougie Sean, we should do like kind of like those Impractical Jokers four guys do, where they put each other up to this stuff, hidden camera stuff. We should do some of that stuff. Would you do that?
100%.
Okay, you're in.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited.
You're in. So forget Steve Helms. No, forget Bougie. Neither one of them really have a personality.
Yeah, you gotta have. You know.
We need Bougie for token.
You need a black guy?
Yeah.
I think we could get a better black guy.
Okay, well, we have some
I think
friends.
we could find a better black guy with more personality.
I like Sean.
I'm just talking about Sean because he's not here.
Yeah.
I mean, I miss him.
Miss him so much.
But yeah, he's kind of a quiet guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Until he's not. And then that's the whole thing. But I think we should go out there and do that. But I've been thinking we should do some videos with like cleaning supplies. Just, you know how like, let's just mix some chemicals together and see if we can blow ourselves.
Yeah, I did that once. I poured one bottle into another one to clean. It wasn't quite enough in one bottle, so I just poured it into the other one, not realizing I made like a
Molotov cocktail.
Yeah, it was ammonia and chlorine together.
Oh my God.
All of a sudden I can't breathe. My lungs were burning. Eyes were burning.
Oh, no.
Nitro.
And I said, y'all stay out of the bathroom for a little while.
Yeah.
Don't go in there.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
You couldn't hear a dump truck if it drove through a nitroglycerin plant.
So calls to poison control center skyrocketed due to incidents related to cleaning products amid the coronavirus pandemic. That's a new report from the CDC. Glad to know that they can keep up with that. They don't even know how many people have died from the flu, but they know how many people are calling poison control. 20% increase in calls between January and March. Yeah, they can't confirm a definite link, but something's going on, right? So a lot of kids are consistently, under the age of 5. That's consistently represented.
They're home.
In the calls. They're home, yeah. They,
to get into stuff.
They're getting into things. They're playing with things. And we're not used to parenting.
Yes.
They're exposed to a whole lot of hand sanitizer, which apparently we're feeding that to them. We're making them drink it. Putting hand sanitizer in their bottles. I'm kidding, folks. There's, the kid drank a bunch of this stuff and had a high blood alcohol level 3 times the legal limit of driving.
What was the kid doing driving?
Steve.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
You've been waiting for that.
Serious deal, though, in pediatric intensive care for 2 days. There was a woman who soaked her produce by filling her sink with bleach, vinegar, and water. After hearing on the news that she should clean her groceries before eating them. It, of course, created a gas chlorine. Sounds like what you did, Steve.
You can't mix vinegar with bleach, right? You can't do that.
You said, don't mix anything with bleach.
I know. But
like there was, you remember a couple of weeks ago, people were talking about if you drank some bleach, it would kill the coronavirus. It said bleach and cocaine.
Oh, well.
I only tried one of 2. Oh, yeah. Me and Glenn Beck, we were over there trying that chlorine. Y'all remember Glenn Beck? He used to come around.
I do. I see his pictures in the hallways.
Yep. I've always called this studio a shrine to Beck.
Yep.
He's here even when he's not here. Hi, Glenn. I know he's listening. You want to go back and watch our surveillance video? Glenn Beck. It's crazy stuff. So do you believe this news, this nonsense, this craziness about Kim Jong Un being in grave, critical, ill condition after his surgery?
And what did I tell you last night? Whenever we were, or night before last, we were talking about it.
What?
And I said, and you said something about him being gravely ill after surgery. I said, well, it's not gallbladder, but it's heart. And apparently that's what's going on.
That was a long time to make that point. So you just think, okay. So I don't know what to do with you sometimes, Steve.
Just deal with it.
You said the number one surgery ever is taking out somebody's gallbladder.
Yeah, that's like got to be the top one.
You just said it's got to be.
Got to be.
I mean, we don't know. Could be wisdom teeth.
Nah.
But or gallbladder. But whatever.
Gallbladder.
So Steve just randomly, in the midst of talking about Kim Jong Un, well,
somebody look up the most common surgery, please.
Thanks, Cliff Clavin. Well, gallbladder surgery has got to be the number one surgery in the world.
Which is a very normal surgery for a 36-year-old.
And I'm sure that's exactly what was going on with Kim Jong Un. Now he's gravely ill. It was probably his appendix burst. That's a big deal. That's a big deal in North Korea. Appendix.
No, it's easy.
If they burst.
Yeah. I don't believe he's gravely ill. I don't believe he had surgery. I don't believe anything. They keep their information so tied up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe his sister's trying to kill him. He killed his brother, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
And his uncle.
Yeah.
And everybody else. You know how they killed his brother?
Like poison,
Yeah, they rubbed it on his face.
Yeah.
2 women walked in the store and rubbed up the stuff on his face. What was it? What was the substance again? It's a popular poison. They probably mixed it with bleach. And just they went in there and rubbed it on his face, and he died. I'm like, that's brutal. Send 2 chicks in there to rub your face. Remember that, Steve?
Yeah, 2 chicks come at me trying to touch my face. I'll know somebody's trying to kill me.
So, start with a V. What was it, Candace? You looking that up? Okay. So, it wasn't Valtrex. That's for something completely different.
Okay. Viagra?
It wasn't Viagra.
Nope. Okay.
But anyway, they rubbed it on his face, and he died. And then so now his sister, remember back at the Olympics when everybody was all about her because she said, oh, she's just so lovely. I bet she'll cut you. She will kill you. The most powerful woman in North Korea, and she evil. But apparently she's running the show right now, at least. You would think Kim Jong Un would look in the mirror or see himself on the media and be like, I got to fix this hair. Like, I got to fix this because he's got a straight up, that little flat Xinjiang thing he's got going on. What is it? What's he got, Candace? What'd they rub on his face?
It was a nerve agent.
I know it's a nerve agent.
It
What
just
was it
says
called?
VX nerve agent.
What was it?
VX.
VX. VX. I knew there was a V.
Well, Valtrex at VX.
VX.
You
See,
had
that's why I
it.
said
You were
Valtrex, but it
close.
was VX nerve agent. They use that in the
Bad.
movies a lot and all that stuff. Yeah, it's a VX nerve agent. Oh my God, it's being released. Mission Impossible. Don't. So
His look is his look, though. That's his bit. Like Hitler had a bit. You know.
you think it was a bit?
Well, it's his,
You think
know,
that was the deal?
Well, it's his bit. It was his look. I mean, you definitely know who he is.
You don't
and
think
then
he was just trying to copy Charlie Chaplin?
when you see Kim Jong Un, you know it's him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because if you
He's not a
don't, then you
blender.
get rubbed down with VX gas. There you go. Put some of this on your face.
Yeah.
It's Vicks Vapor Rub. It's not VX, it's Vicks. It'll kill you. Don't mix it with bleach. So anyway, that's the report. And what's funny is you read the news headlines on Monday night was talking about he was in grave danger or gravely ill, and then another one said he's not, and then another one. It's like it's all fake news because everybody's speculating, and they were all reporting it as facts, right? And I've got it on my Twitter. You can go find it at Watch Chad. I put the different headlines that were up there because nobody knows what's going on. And so then, of course, South Korea, their government officials said, he's fine. He's okay. So who knows? Who knows? But we don't know what they operated on. Maybe it was a face. You know what I bet he had? I bet he had gastric bypass because he's a fat ass.
Maybe so.
What do you think?
Yeah, I looked up the number 1 surgery in the U.S. is cataract removals. Gallbladder's number 9.
Steve, you crack me up.
Gastric
No, you ever like
bypass.
you get something in your head and you just want to know.
I know.
I
I
can help
saw
it.
you over there studying, and
I
I know
have
you
to
weren't
go-
looking up nerve agents.
Is he
No.
going to get skinny like Al Roker? Like, you
Yeah,
think? Like all of a
like
sudden
Al
he's going to be
Roker.
a skinny look.
Yeah, like your pastor.
Healthy.
I don't know. He looks sick. Like, you ever go into Whole Foods and you look around at those people and like you're one bite of granola away from just poison, you're just dying because those people don't look healthy. Like their skin ain't even flesh toned.
Right.
It's not. It's like oatmeal.
You know
Yeah.
what we call Whole Foods? Whole paycheck. Because that's
Yeah.
how much groceries cost.
Well, that's where Candace Owen shops with a mask apparently these days. You know, they kicked her out of the Whole Foods the other day.
Oh,
Her and
really?
her husband. What's her husband's name? Gerald? What's her husband's name? Look that up, Candace.
You're making that bank.
Wait, why? I
Russell,
missed this.
Gerald. It's some kind of English. Gerald.
Why did they
George.
kick him
George.
out?
George. His name's George. Candace's husband's name George. I knew it was English something. I'm getting close today.
You
I am
are.
all around the horseshoe steak.
Greg, George.
Yeah, I know if I just start throwing out names that reminded me of England.
Yeah, George is a good one.
George. Yeah. Anyway, Candace. So they kicked him out of the Whole Foods the other day because they weren't wearing a mask. Followed him around, kicked him out.
Oh,
But you know what she didn't do? She didn't come out going, "It's because I'm black."
she didn't. Okay. Yeah,
Right?
for sure.
Granted, George is white. George is very, very white.
What's
so-
the color have to do with this? Or his lack thereof?
Because a lot of people would be claiming racism if they got kicked out of a Whole Foods store.
I've never claimed racism for being kicked out
You're
of
not
anywhere.
black. Candace
And
Owens
you've never
is.
been in a Whole Foods, so you
I've
won't
been in
get
one.
kicked out.
Sit this one out. We're having a conversation that you missed the first half of. So she got kicked out for not wearing a mask.
Okay.
There it is. You remember when we had, I don't have time to get into that story, but I'll come back to it after the break. But hang on. I want to talk some more about this black people thing.
Gosh.
Black people should wear more masks, especially if you're going into a McDonald's in China.
In China, for sure.
That's right, because they won't
if they let you in.
Yeah. Very racist over there. Chinese people are very racist. They say, oh, you're a black man. You're not coming here. Oh, you're a black man. You're making me cry. You're making me cry. You asshole. They're very racist.
Maybe they're just trying to keep them safe because black people were more susceptible to the coronavirus. So they're
I wipe on my tears. Let me wipe on my tears, yeah. I got some crud in my eye right there.
well, you deserve it.
I know.
Gosh.
Whatever. God, hey, let's talk about our friends at Patriot Mobile.
Yeah.
They want to help Americans stay in touch with loved ones during this crazy, difficult time. They've reduced their prices even further than they already were. Right now, let their U.S.-based team design your customized family plan for only $25, $35, $45, or $55. Patriot Mobile's never going to charge you a bunch of hidden fees like the big mobile companies do, and they're not going to send part of your bill, your hard-earned money, to places like Planned Parenthood or the gun-grabbing Democrats. That's because Patriot Mobile only supports the conservative values that you believe in. Now, here's the thing. Switching is very easy. You can keep your phone number. You can bring your own phone. You can buy a new one, whatever you want to do. They're here to work with you. So join our family of freedom-loving Americans today. Get free activation, plus they're going to send you a free gift. Call 972-PATRIOT. That's 972-PATRIOT. Or visit patriotmobile.com/Chad. Get your customized family plan today. $25, $35, $45, $55. 972-PATRIOT. That is patriotmobile.com/Chad. Be right back. What you laughing at, Natalie?
The things that happen off camera.
I know. See, people think it happens like that in an instant.
Gotta
Either
be
a commercial
destroyed.
break or...
No.
It wouldn't do it. It wouldn't do it. But see, like that took us 30 minutes. In that 30 minutes, I have talked with the senator from North Carolina, the governor of Georgia, the general of the National Guard.
True.
The chief director of the National Guard. In that break.
I talked with Mayor Betsy Price.
And Steve got a voice recording from the mayor.
It's kind of like talking.
People think we're just a bunch of goons around here that hang around. We're actually people of influence, y'all.
Oh, yeah. Well, I got a text from my husband's ex-wife.
You did?
Yeah.
But y'all work out together.
We do. We get along great.
And she's a former Playboy model.
She is.
So
She's hot.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's cute.
She's cute.
You set her up with one of our friends. They were talking for a second.
Did I?
Yeah. Former Navy SEAL, retired Navy SEAL.
Yeah, but they never met.
They never met.
Yeah, they never met.
He's got a lot of Playboy models.
Probably.
Sort of like my life. Remember when we had Clyde with a Rising, was it Rising S? The bunkers, they were selling them and they were putting them in New Zealand. And how many, like $3 million to get be able to buy land in New Zealand and do this kind of thing. So it's like the uber rich out of Silicon Valley. And so they're fleeing. They're going to New Zealand. They're going to their bunkers. Apparently, New Zealand is the billionaires' playground these days. So they're all going to their bunkers. The problem is, Candace, as you've stated, is that they don't know how to get in them.
Well, if we go back to that episode, he talks about how he asks the owners to come in and they have to go through a whole process of learning about the bunker. They didn't think that far ahead. So all those rich people went to New Zealand and got to the door and completely forgot the combination.
They didn't know how to do it.
Couldn't do it.
See, that's when you got throwaway money, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet I could get in it.
I mean, that's when you get... No, the whole point is you can't. That's why... I mean, if they're made right,
Yeah.
you can't. The issue is, what if they got in there and couldn't get out? That would be a whole other thing. You'd be at that little drain pipe going, "Hey, anyone!"
For
You're
25
300
years.
acres in the middle of New Zealand.
For 25 years.
Yeah.
Until you run out of food.
Somebody help me! Which up at the surface, it sounds like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's like using, as our friend Brian Hayner says, don't use Willem Dafoe as your safe word because it's hard to say with a ball gag in your mouth.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Anyway. So the people can't figure out how to get into things. That's throwaway money when you can just go put however many $1 million deal, land and the visa and the bunker, and the bunker's the cheap part of all of that stuff. And then you're like, you think, I'll never need it.
Right.
I just got it. Now they're going over there and they can't even get the door open on the thing. People are so stupid.
You gotta know your passcodes, cause like on your phone, you get locked out. That's it.
Well, like that reminds me, like a lot of people, like we joke about having a lot of money and all that kind of stuff, and I got Steve always going, "Hey, don't forget me, don't forget me." You won't let me.
I'm not gonna let you.
Like some people, I worry like if they had a lot of money, it'd probably kill them. Like I know people like if I had just throwaway money, and like, would you give me $1 million, man? If you was rich, would you give me $1 million? I'm like, no, I might give you a job, but I don't trust that $1 million wouldn't destroy your life.
Didn't Hollywood Henderson win the lottery twice and he's broke or something? Like, isn't that right?
What a random pull that was.
Well, I'm just saying, when you give people money, they don't.
Most
the
lottery winners, that's the case.
That's my point. You give people money and they have it spent or.
But I want to try. I want to try to keep it. Like if I had $40 million, I want to see what would happen.
You would keep it.
I think I
know
would.
you would.
I would.
I think I would too.
Well, the reason, and I'll just give people a glimpse into my life, is I know what it's like to have a lot of money and lose it all. I've already been through that point in my life when I was younger.
Ooh, tell the story.
Well, no. But just through investments. It wasn't doing stupid things. It was just through investments. A lot of money. And then you didn't have a lot of money. So I like to think that I'm more responsible these days with what I've been blessed with and fortunate enough to. Nobody's given me anything. I've worked hard. I've hustled. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, "Are you satisfied where you are at this point in life and career?" And I was like, no, but I never will be. Because let me just tell you, if we were talking about this earlier today, if you gave me $40 million, I don't know that I wouldn't stop doing what I do, right? I wouldn't stop doing this. I mean, we might do it in a more luxurious. I might do it from the bed. We're like, hey, party time, Ma.
Over in Bora Bora.
We're gonna mail this one in.
From a grass hut.
We got a 5-minute delay. You know why? Because I'm on the other side of the planet.
We're on one of those floater houses.
Yeah, we're out here in the hut. Out here in the hut. Here's my baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark, doo 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 doo, baby shark. Here it is. Look at it. Look at it. Look at all the rows of teeth. They're gonna come in nicely. I would own Jeff Lowe's exotic park.
Yeah.
I'd be like, go ahead, lions, be free. Oklahoma is yours now. We own it. Let's put a fence around Oklahoma. That's my park.
There you go.
You got to think you could buy Oklahoma cheap, though, right? I mean,
The price of oil.
You would think. They got oil up there?
Yeah, Oklahoma has some, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do. I've
Is it
seen
a
some
Dust
oil
Bowl?
derricks. I don't know. Those reservations you can get real cheap. I don't know about that casino land. Casino land brings probably a high dollar. Up there at the casino behind there, that's where they built the new GW Exotic deal, Jeff Lowe's place. They moved up there behind the casino. There's something shady about that, too.
Let's go up there.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Why? Mark Calloway, our buddy, the Undertaker, right before that Joe Exotic thing came out, Undertaker went over, and there's pictures on his Instagram. He and his wife, Michelle, Mimi McCool, that's her wrestler name, Michelle and Mark went to Doc Antle's deal over in South Carolina, Myrtle Beach. And they were like doing all these things and these shout outs and stuff because they were like, it was about endangered species and these, public awareness things. They were doing all this stuff. And then they did the documentary and he was like, we didn't know all the stuff behind all this deal. He said, dude, we're getting so much hate mail. He said, people are like, how dare you be associated with this crazy, and these people are endangering these endangered animals. And
I don't think most people knew.
And Mark Calloway,
he's
the Undertaker. He's retired WWE, right? I won't even tell you what his retirement is, but he ain't worried about the hate mail.
No. Would you have known? I mean, really?
No,
I wouldn't have either.
No, but there's pictures on his Instagram of him feeding that giant ass liger, with a bottle and all that stuff. And
who wouldn't want to safely feed a liger?
Yeah. Safely?
Yes.
There's no safely to it.
6 feet away.
Social distance from the liger. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you think you could have your home stolen?
Yes.
If you were in the Slake?
Yes.
If you were in South Lake, Texas?
Yes, because of you. You've educated
me. I've made you very aware of that, haven't I?
Yes.
And I'm telling you, it can happen. We've had it happen. Glenn Beck's had his house stolen, theoretically, and so has Stu Bergier.
Right.
The FBI guys came in there and they stole it and they said, here you go. Here's your home title. All they had to do is sign it and it would have been theirs.
I tried to talk them into stealing me a house. And they wouldn't do it.
See, I
don't even need a Glenn Beck house.
But people don't believe that can happen. They're like, well, it happens to other people. But that's the thing, man. You're going to learn that lesson the hard way because your home title, it can be found online if people know what they're doing and know where to go. And they'll forge the documents and make it appear that you sold your house and now it belongs to them. And then what they're going to do is they're going to borrow thousands of dollars against your home's equity, and you're going to get stuck with the bills, and you're going to get stuck with foreclosure notices, and you're going to get stuck with eviction notices, and then you're going to have to spend a fortune trying to get your home back. And the problem is your bank and your lending organization, your mortgage company, they don't cover all of that stuff. So the FBI says it's one of the fastest growing crimes in America today. So what you want to do is you want to avoid that by doing what I did. Protect your home with Home Title Lock. And you got to go in there. You can go to HometitleLock.com, and for a matter of pennies a day, it's going to make sure that you are safe. Now, first thing you need to do, find out if you're already a victim. And Home Title Lock will tell you that. All you got to do is go to HometitleLock.com, register your home, enter promo code Chad. They're going to give you a free month. They're going to tell you if you're already a victim, and hopefully you're not. But I want you to sign up today, HometitleLock.com, enter code Chad for a free month of protection. Do it today. We were like strangers, lost souls in the night. I got a couple of projects going on. I've been in the studio, Accent Entertainment. We've been up there with my buddy Chuck Ebert. He's 8-time Grammy nominated, 1-time Grammy winner. We're working on new albums, comedy albums called Y'all Shut Up. It might be, we'll see how it comes out. I think we're going to stick with that title, though. I like it, Y'all Shut Up.
It's good.
Should be out around June or July. Going to be good. We'll probably put Quarantine Life on it. We've got some other songs on there. Of course, I expanded. If you've ever seen me live, you've seen me do Tulsa. You've seen me do Third Nipple. One of my favorite songs right there. But we've got some pretty fun songs on there. We got some new ones called one's called Bumpin' Cousins. Another one's called Motel 6. We got Flip You Like a Pancake. We got some fun songs on there. You want to hear a little piece of Flip You Like a Pancake? I'll give you the scratch. Here's a little scratch demo right here. You ready? Here it goes. See if we can get some volume. Oh, we don't want that part.
I'm gonna flip you like a pancake. You don't have to be awake if you wanna partake. Breakfast ain't for cornflakes. I know you're gonna love it when I slap you on the griddle.
Uh-huh.
And listen to you sizzle. Put butter in your middle.
Yeah.
Feel that shit.
Yeah. So we're going to have fun with those. Now, that's just a scratch track right there. Wait till we bring in the strings and the horns. Stay horned.
Did you write that during quarantine, or is that
I
one
wrote
you've
that
had?
in 20 minutes, sitting in the studio.
I believe it.
I had the phrase, flip you like a pancake.
Yeah.
Boom, wrote the whole thing. It's a great song. What do you get into?
Nobody can flip me like a pig.
I have a phrase in there that I think is genius. I hop into your smoothie.
Oh.
I love your Rudy Tooty. You keep it fresh and fruity.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you're still not going to flip it like a pancake.
Well, you know what? Who was it that said a long time ago, give me a lever long enough and I can move the earth?
That's true.
Yeah, you
That's
give me a
true.
spatula big enough.
That's true.
We'll flip your big ass.
Fair enough.
We'll get you turned over,
Those
girl.
words are hurtful.
Are they?
Truthful.
Are they? They're truthful. A lot of hippie over there.
Right here.
Trust me. There it is. Look
Yeah.
at all that big old
I've
butt.
been lunging,
I like big butts.
and I cannot lie.
That ain't going to be on the album.
Oh.
Pretty proud of the Motel 6 song. Motel 6 song gets you in your head, and you're just like, oh, my God.
Sounds deep.
It really is good. So working on that album, and it's going to be interspersed with some stand-up comedy. We're going for a Grammy. I ain't going to lie.
Okay.
Going for a Grammy. We're working for the Grammy. We're going to get a Grammy nod. Mark my words. We're going to get a Grammy nod. Because I know what's won in the comedy category in the last few years, and it's called crap. Just pure crap. So y'all shut up. Y'all watch it. It's going to go places. It's going to go places. It depends on if people will support it and buy it. It's got a little edgy to it. Obviously, talking about flipping you like a pancake.
Yeah. I'll always support you.
It won't make the big bulletin at church. You know what I'm saying? You won't be singing that off the big screen. And I started to go into my praise and worship leader stance. You know, where their legs are all spread. They're like,
Yes, with your skinny jeans.
the eyes of the Lord are upon you. See, I just wrote that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I lift my hands.
I lift my hands
to the heaven.
Yeah.
Where does my help come
Where
from?
does my help come from?
My help comes from
People are like,
you.
oh my God, you're making fun of us.
No, I love praise and worship.
Don't you?
I really do.
Don't you? You like the 7-Eleven songs? 7 words sung 11 times?
Yes. Oh, that's great.
That's the
Truth, because I can remember them. Yeah.
Come thou fount of every blessing, tune my heart to sing thy praise. Shades of mercy never ceasing. I don't know.
That sounds like a hymnal.
It is.
Yeah. I'm so more praise and worship. Just,
know. I like the hymns because they have
love hymns
theology
too.
built into them.
Yes. I love hymns as well.
Yeah. Teach me some melodic sonnet, sung by flaming tongues above.
Okay.
Here's my heart, Lord, come and take it. Seal it for thy courts above. I
Blessed
slaughtered it.
assurance.
Jesus
Jesus
is
is
mine.
mine.
Oh, what a foretaste of glory divine.
Heir of
salvation, all is at rest. No? Yeah.
Yeah.
I and my Savior am happy and blessed.
Yep.
Look at there.
This is my story.
This is my story. This is my song.
Praising
My Savior all the day long. This is my story. This is my song.
But do you know what page it's on the Baptist hymnal?
Praising my Savior all the day long. I know how to sing the first, second, and the last.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
You ever been left out like a third verse in
Third
a
verse
hymnal?
always left out. Truth.
And
Truth.
stand on the last.
That's right.
We're going to sing the first and the second, and we're going to stand on the last.
All God's people.
Let me tell you something. Isn't that funny how you get into those traditions like
love
that?
it.
And like that's just like it becomes a Baptist tradition. Like, how dare you sing the third verse? There was years ago, there was a famous Baptist music minister. He was missing these 3 fingers, right? So his hand was like this. And when he would direct music,
Oh, yeah.
he would do it like this. And he was so well known that it became the standard for music ministers in the Baptist church to hold their fingers in like that and do it just like him. Now, he was actually missing his fingers, but that became the deal. They started doing it like that. Traditions are powerful things, man.
That's funny. Garth Brooks leaves out his third verse in one of his songs.
You're so stupid. My mother said the other day, she said, Steve is so funny. He is just so smart. And I said, let's call him witty. Let's just say he's witty, Mom. Okay.
Thanks, Mom Prather.
Steve is pretty smart.
That's what I tell myself too.
You're smart.
Golly. You want to get into everybody wants to come at me. Y'all want to ever talk church traditions, theology, stuff like that? Let me tell you something, Stucky. I'll teach Allie some things. I get over there in the heavenly deal set. We'll give her some theology Thursdays. All right, y'all. We'll be right back. Oh, boy, howdy. I love you guys. I appreciate you. I do want you to go to watchchad.com. Check out all the fun stuff that's over there. It's good times. Good times. And don't vote by mail, people. Go vote. There's a big move out there. Why? Let me tell you something. If all the libs start jumping on board with something wrong with it.
That's right.
There was one lady that just got arrested. We'll have to talk about that story next week. She just got arrested for voter fraud. Democrat. Of course she was. Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, apparently they got over their COVID virus real quick because now they're joining former First Lady Mike Obama to do a couch party voter registration, mail-in voting, coronavirus pandemic thingy. They're going to pushing that big old deal, man. I'll tell you, these celebrities have a lot of power. Taylor Swift and her crew, they just raised $150 million for the World Health Organization, which is a communist-led, Chinese-backed organization that does absolutely nothing. They got mad at me the other day. Mark got mad at me on the News and Why It Matters because I said tits on a boar, and he had to bleep out tits. We say tits here. Hi, Natalie.
Hey.
I don't know why I look at you when I say that. Steve, I'm looking at you now.
Teats.
Teats. Is that the proper way?
That's the proper way.
Perfect submission, all is at rest. I am going to suckle your bread.
Gosh.
Bread lines, Bernie, bread lines.
Chad Prather.
Are you mad now?
No,
you
I'm
don't
not
get
mad.
You just you just know that people are going to give me a hard time. Mm-hmm. Right? That's why you're just looking out for me.
Yeah, no, I always look out for you. But, if they don't like you, bye.
Well, Felicia. Felicia, what you doing back up here? Felicia, why you come back? I love those people who like to jump online and just argue every day. Anything I post, they got to come back. They got to be there. And I'm like, Felicia, you done left 7 times.
Uh-huh.
Felicia, why you back up here?
I used to support you, but not anymore.
Not anymore. But then they back tomorrow, supporting. I mean, I don't know how you think you supported me. I didn't make any money because you happened to comment on I supported you. With what? Mm-hmm. Go to watchchad.com and support us. Also get blazetv.com/Chad. Subscribe. Save you $30 right now. Go to Party Foul Nation. Subscribe to his little deal on YouTube. It's pretty bad, eh? And, of course, Hot News. She's amazing. We love y'all. God bless. Talk to you next time. Bye.